class production of A Midsummer Night's Dream.
We are the student directors. We each directed certain parts of the play. I am Ellie Naftali, and I directed the rude mechanicals. But unfortunately, Catalina Lusk is absent today, so I will be filling in her role as Hippolyta.
I am Garrett Howler, and I also helped direct the mechanicals.
I'm Madison Holland Ford, and I helped direct the fairy creatures.
My name is Marshall Pickett, and I also helped direct the fairy creatures.
My name is Ashley Posh, and I helped direct the lovers in the court.
My name is Nikolai Rice, and I also helped direct the lovers in the court with Ashley.
Since the Shakespearean English might be a little difficult to understand, a group of students have put together a short video summary of our play. This was directed by Ian Moore.
We worked very hard on this production. Please silence your cell phones at this time and relax and enjoy the show. Thank you.
These are the lovers in the court. Hermia loves Lysander, but Aegeus, her father, wants Hermia to marry Demetrius. It will either be Demetrius or to her death. Hermia and Lysander decide to run away into the woods and get married. Helena overhears them and decides to tell Demetrius. These are the rude mechanics. They are putting on a play called Pyramus and Thisbe. This is Titania the Fairy Queen and Oberon the Fairy King. They are fighting over a young Indian boy. After Helena tells Demetrius of Hermia and Lysander's plans, she follows him into the woods. Since fairies are invisible to the human eye, Puck and Oberon watched Demetrius and Helena fight. Oberon wanted to help, so he told Puck to put a spell on Demetrius to make him fall in love. On accident, Puck puts the spell on both Demetrius and Lysander's eyes, making them fight over Helena. After watching the horrible Pyramus and Thisbe production, Puck gives one of the actors the head of a donkey. Oberon, still wanting the queen's Indian boy, decides to make her fall in love with the most disgusting creature possible. Its name is Bottom. He is the actor that Puck gave the head of a donkey. Hermia realizes that both boys are in love with Helena, and she gets very confused. Oberon, watching the lovers, realizes Puck's mistake. Oberon, still angry with Puck, tells him to take the spell off the lovers and make everything right again. Almost everything is right in Athens, except for one thing. They still have to watch the terrible Pyramus and Thisbe production. As for Oberon and Titania, they made up and all was well again.
Through the house give gathering light, by the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite, hop as light as bird from briar. Hand in hand in fairy grace will we sing and bless this place. Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, and each several chamber bless. Through this palace with sweet peace, trip away, make no stay. Meet me all by break of day.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days and another week. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. 4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly journey into the night. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword. I won thy love doing the injuries, but I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, with revelry.
Pardon, my lord, visitors await thy audience.
Visitors, who they be?
Master Aegeus and his daughter Hermia, together with Lysander and Demetrius.
What is their business?
Master Aegeus wishes fair Hermia to marry Demetrius, but she, being headstrong, set upon Lysander for her mate. Master Aegeus wishes to entreat you to allow him to invoke the law of Athens upon her, to force you to his will.
A difficult affair. Bring them in.
I will, my lord.
Happy be Theseus, a renowned duke.
Thank you, Aegis. What's the news with you?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. My gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. With cunning hast spliced my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious duke, be it so she you not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this gentleman or to her death.
So I will die, my lord, ere I yield into his lordship.
Take time to pause, and by the next moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or to wed Demetrius as he would.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him, and she is mine.
My lord, I am beloved by beauteous Hermia. Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head. Made love with Neater's daughter, Helena, and won her soul, and she, sweet lady, dotes upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I've heard so much with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being over full of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius come, and Aegis come, you shall go with me, as some private business that concerns you both. For you, fair Hermia, look, you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up to death. Come up, Alta. What cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegis. Go along.
And follow you with duty and desire.
Ay me, the course of true love never did run smooth. It is momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream. Brief as the lightning, ere man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do powered up.
Then let us teach her trial patience.
A good persuasion, therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager, a great revenue she hath in a child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, for the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without a town, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly I will meet with thee.
Keep promise low. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away? Call you me fair? That fair again and say, Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Oh, teach me how you love, and with what art could sway the motions of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None beat your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander myself will fly this place.
Helen, to our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when darkness light conceals, to Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
Into the woods, for often you and I, upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us. And good luck grant thee, thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some over other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, and then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. But Heron mean I, to enrich my pain, to have the sight thither and back again.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play is, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Hermas and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, and a merry, I assure you. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready. Name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
I will ask for some tears in the true performing of it.
Francis Flute, the bells mender? Here, Peter Quince. Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe?
A wandering knight. It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay. Faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard. Come in.
Let me play with you too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Isn't a Pyramus dear, and lover dear, and lady dear?
No. You must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Snug, the joiner, you have the lion's part.
Having the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
It is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the line too. I will roar that will make any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that will make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again. Roar!
You can play no part of Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, a most lovely gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Masters, here are your parts. Meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town, by moonlight. There we will rehearse. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen, to do her orbs upon the green. Farewell, thou lawful spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because that she is her attendant half. A lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train to trace the forests wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy.
Either I mistake your shape in making quiet, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite, called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress. Would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight. Proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon, fairy skip hence, I have forsworn his bedding company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here? Never since the middle summer spring, met we on hill, in gale, forest, or mead, but with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport.
To amend it then, it lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. He will patiently dance in our rounds and see our moonlight revels. Go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Rather I would stay.
Not for the fairy kingdom. Fairies away. We shall chide down my fine longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grow, till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest a little western flower. Maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower, the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid, make man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb. Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing that she, waking, looks upon, beats lion, bear, or wolf, or bull. On meddling monkey or busy ape, she will pursue with the soul of love. And dare I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? Thou toldest me they were stolen unto this wood. Hence get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant.
Do I entice you? Do I speak in fair? Or rather, do I tell you in the plainest truth? I do not, nor cannot love you.
And even for that, I do love you the more.
I am sick when I do look upon thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
I will run from thee and hide thee in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go, for if thou follow, do not believe. But I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well. Demetrius!
Fare thee well, nymph, ere he do leave this grove. Thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and nodding violet grows, quite over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and eglantine. There lies Titania at some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. There the snake throws her enameled skin, weed wide enough to wrap a fairy in. And with the juice of this I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. There is a sweet Athenian lady in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do when the next thing he espies may be thy lady. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond of her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Snakes with double tongues, thorny hedgehogs be not seen.
Newts and blackbirds do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen.
Never harm nor spell nor charm, come our lovely lady nice.
So good night with lullaby, weaving spiders come not near.
Hence you long legs spinners hence, beetles black approach not near. Worm nor
Snail do no offense, worm nor snail do no offense. And away now, all is well. One aloof stands sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake, in the eye which shall appear. When thou wake, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near. Ha ha ha!
Fair love, you feign with wandering in the wood, and to speak truth, I have forgotten our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you your bed. For I upon this bank will rest my head.
And here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night and silence. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despised of the Athenian maid. And here the maiden, sleeping sound upon the dank and dirty ground. Churl upon thy eyes I throw, all the power this charm doth owe. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius. I charge thee hence, do not haunt me thus. Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, my eyes are oftener washed than hers. No, I'm as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run away for fear. Therefore no marvel thou, Demetrius, do as a monster fly my presence thus. But who is here? Lysander, on the ground! Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake!
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word! Is that vile name to perish on my sword?
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though ye love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helen I love. Will not change a raven for a dove.
Wherefore is I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, that you must flout my insufficiency? Oh, that a lady, of one man refused, should by another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest thou, Lysander, come near, and, with all my powers, address your love and might, to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my chest. I mean, for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander looked quite a quake with fear. Lysander? What? Removed? Lysander, Lord! Alack, where are you? Speak, speak, if you hear. Speak of all loves, I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I well perceive you all not nigh. Either death or you I shall find immediately.
Are we all met?
Pat, and here's a marvelous convenient place for a rehearsal.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw his sword and kill himself, which ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Fire lacking. Perilous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have advice to make it all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is indeed not killed. And, for the more better assurance, say that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
To bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is the most dreadful thing, for there is no more wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look into it.
Therefore, another prologue shall say that he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck. And he should say thus, or to the same effect, ladies, I come to entreat you, not to fear, not to quiver. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity on my life. No, I am no such thing. I am man as other men are, and there, indeed, let him name his name plainly, and say he is snug the joiner.
Well, it shall be so, but there's two hard things, that is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for, Pyramus and Thisbe met by moonlight.
One must come in with a bush of lanterns, with a lantern and a bush of thorns, and say he come to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine.
Then, there's another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
Can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall. Give him some foam or plaster to represent wall. And he shall hold his fingers thus, and through the chink shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, begin. When you've spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play?
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, enter.
The flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors.
Odors savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my truest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice! Stays but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
Must I speak now?
Aye, marry, must you. For you must understand that he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus. Most lily-lighted hue, like red rose on the triumphant briar, as true as the truest horse that yet would not tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninna's tomb. Man, why you must not speak that yet? That you answer to Pyramus, and you speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cues pass. It is never tire.
Oh, as true as the truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, I'll straight
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometimes a horse I'll be, sometimes a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometimes a fire. And neigh and bark, and grunt, and roar, and burn. Like horse, hound, hog, bear, and fire at every turn.
Why do they run away? It is knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, bottom! The orc changed! What do we see on thee?
What do you see on thee, an asset of your own to you?
Bless thee, bottom, bless thee! Thou art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten me if they can. I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, that they shall hear I am not afeard. They also cock so black of hue, with orange tawny bill. The throstle, with his note so true, the wren with tiny quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark. The plain song cocoa gray, whose many a man doth mark, and
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored by thy note, so is mine eye enthralled by thy shape. On the first view, I say, I swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company nowadays. Nay, I beg upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I had enough wit to get out of this wood, I had enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I do love thee, therefore go with me. I'll give the fairies to attend on thee, and fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou, pressed flowers, dost sleep. Peace blossom. Ready. Cobweb. And I. Moth. And I. Mustard seed. And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. Nod to him else, and do him courtesies. Hail, mortal. Hail. Hail. Hail.
I beseech your worship the name.
Cobweb.
Cobweb, good Master Cobweb, I shall desire you of more acquaintance. Your name?
Peace Blossom.
Peace, I pray thee, commend me to Mr. Squash your mother, and Master Peascod your father. Good Master Peace Blossom, I shall desire you of more acquaintance. Your name, honest gentleman?
Mustard seed.
I pray thee, Mustard seed. I pray your kindred hath my eyed water. Good Master Mustard seed, I shall desire you of more acquaintance too.
Come wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. Tie up my love's cup. Bring him silently.
This falls on better than I could devise. But hast thou yet lacked the Athenian's eyes? Wilt thou love juice as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping. That is finished too. And the Athenian woman by his side. that when he waves of force, she must be eyed.
Stand aside. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being ogre shoes in blood, plunge in the deep, and kill me too. The sun was not so true into the day as he to me. You've stolen away from sleeping Hermia? It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should murder look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murderer look, and so should I. Pierced to the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright and clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
Rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog, out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth never be numbered among men.
I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so, see me no more, whether we be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein, so here therefore a while I will remain.
What hast thou done, thou mistaken quite, and laid thy love juice on some true love sight about the wood? Go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. By some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Why should you think that I woo and scorn? Look, when I vow, I weave.
These vows are Hermia's.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind, now you give her over.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. To what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy, oh, how ripened show. Thy lips, those kissing cherries, tempting grow.
Oh, spite, oh, hell, I see you are all bent to set against me for your merry men. Can you not hate me, as I know you do? But you must join in souls to mock me too, to vow and swear and super praise my parts, when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You both the rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena.
Demetrius, you are unkind. Be not so, for you love Hermia, this you know I know. And, with all good will, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part, and yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
My heart to Hermia was but as a guest wise sojourned, and now to Helen it is home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou abide here. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Lysander, but why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay? Whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, thou would not let him bide. For Helena, more gilds the night, and all yon fiery oes and eyes of light. Why thou seekest me? Could this not make me know the hate I bear made me leave thee so?
Speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters, vows, the hours that we have spent? Oh, is it all for God? Will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend?
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. Seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now spurned beneath his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, and rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? What thought I be not so as in grace as you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate? This you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
Ay, do persevere, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Hold thy sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled.
but fare you well.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Helen, I love thee by my life, I do.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come. Lysander, where to attend all this?
Away!
No, he'll seem to break loose, take on as you would follow. But come you not, you are a tame man, go.
Hang off, thou cat, thou burr, vile thing, let loose.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Thy love, out, tawny tartar, out.
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I will not trust your word.
What, should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I will not harm her so.
Hate me? Wherefore, homie, what news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you left me, yet since night you left me. Why then you left me, O the gods forbid? In earnest shall I say?
Aye, by my life, I never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of question, of hope, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee and love Helen.
Oh me, you juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love. What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
What? Will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive she hath made compare between her statures. She hath urged her height and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem? Because I am so dwarfish and so low. How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak, how low am I? I am not yet so low that my nails can reach into thine eyes.
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. You perhaps may think, because she is something lower than myself, that I can match her.
Lower! Hark again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep her counsels, never wronged you. Save that, in love unto Demetrius, I told him of yourself into this wood. He followed you, for love I followed him. But he hath chid me hence and threatened me, to strike me, spurn me, nay, to kill me too. And now, so you will let me quiet go, to Athens will I bear my folly back, and follow you no further. Let me go.
Why, get you gone. Who is it that hinders you?
Be not afraid, she will not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, they take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little, again, nothing but low and little. Why do you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her.
Speak not of Helena, take not her part.
Get gone, you menace, you bead, you acorn. Now she holds me not. So follow, if thou darest, of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I will go with thee, cheek by jowl.
Nay, go not back!
I will not trust you, I. Your hands and mine are quick before a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away!
I am amazed, and know not what to say.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray that one comes not within another's way, till over their brows doth counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb until Lysander's eye, whiles I in this affair do thee employ. I'll to my queen and take her Indian boy, and then I'll her charmed eye release from monster's point of view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, for night's swift dragons cut the clouds full fast.
Haste, make no delay, we may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Lysander, speak again, thou runaway, thou coward. Art thou fled in some bush? Where dost thou hide thy head?
Come, recreant, come, thou child. I'll whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on thee.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I'm near where he calls, then he is gone, and fallen am I in this dark and evil way. Here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day, for if but once could show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot. Thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither! I am here!
Nay, then thou mockest me, thou shalt buy this dear. If ever I thy face by daylight see, now go thy way, faintness constraineth me, to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach look to be visited.
O weary night, O long and tedious night, abate thy hour, shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight, from these my poor company detest, and sleep, that time sometimes shuts up sorrow eyes, steal me away from mine own company. Yet but three come one more, two of both kinds make up four.
Never so weary, never so unwell, bedabbled with the dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if they meet a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound, I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thou former lady's eye. Upon this flowery bed, will I, thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick most roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle boy.
Where is Peace Blossom?
Ready,
Peace Blossom, scratch my head. Where is Monsieur Cobweb?
ready.
Monsieur, good Monsieur, get your weapons in your hands and kill me a red-hipped bumblebee on the top of a thistle. And good Monsieur, get me a honey bag. Where is Monsieur Mustard Seed?
What's your will?
Nothing, good master. Help Peace Blossom scratch.
Say, sweet love, what thou desirest.
Truly, a peck of provender. I could munch on your dry oats. Methinks I have a desire for hay. Good hay. Sweet hay. Hath no fellow. But let not your people stir from me, for I have an expedition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. So doth the woodbine, the sweet honey suckle, gently untwist the female ivy so, and rings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I do love thee, how I do dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou the sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity, and now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Now, Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How come these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Sound music. Come, my queen, take hands with me. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly.
My fairy king, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark. Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
We will, fair queen, up the mountaintop, but soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter, here asleep, and this, Lysander. This Demetrius this Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rising of May. But speak, Aegis, is this not the day that Hermia gives the answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go bid the huntsmen, wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes the gentlest and poor in the world?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half sleeping, half awake, but as yet cannot truly say how we came here. But, as I think, so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough, my lord. You have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away. They would, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent. Of my consent that she should be your wife.
My good lord, I want not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia is melted as the snow. With all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of my eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, I was betrothed ere I saw Hermia. And as to sickness, did I love this food, but as in health have I come to my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, of this discourse we are here on, Aegis, I will overbear your will. For in the temple by and by is us. This couple shall be eternally knit. Boy with us hath and steer in three, while the feast in the great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
Say my cue, and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hey ho! Peter Quince with the bellows mender! Snub the tinker! Starveling! God's my life and stolen hence, and left me asleep. God's my life, stolen hence and left me asleep. I've had most rare vision. I've had a dream, past the wit of man to say what it was. Man has been asked if you go to expound this dream. Methought I was, no man can tell what. Methought I was, and methought I had. But man is but a patch full if you go to expound what methought I had. The ear of man hath not heard. No, the eye of man hath not heard, the ear hath not seen. As the hand unable to taste, the tongue to conceive, and my heart to report what my dream was.
Have you seen the bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he is transported.
If he come not, the play is marred. It go not forth, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
Master, Sid Duke is coming from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport has gone forward, we have all been new men.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Bottom, a most courageous day, a most happy hour.
Masters, I do discourse wonders, but ask me not what.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word from me. All that I will say is that the Duke hath dined, and most of your actors eat nor onion nor garlic. Away, go, away!
imagining some fear how easy is the bush to pose the bear.
But all the story of the night took over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesses than fancy's images, and grows to something of a great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of joy and fresh days of love accompany our hearts. Come now, what mass and what dancer shall we have to away this long age of 3 hours between after supper and bedtime? Where's the usual manager of mirth? Is there no play?
A play there is, my lord. Some 10 words long, which is as brief as I've known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men which were pure in Athens, which never labored in their minds until now.
We will hear that play.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over. It is nothing in the world.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kinder we to you, thanks for nothing.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, once not by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied whole urchin, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly. And here the cranny is, right and sinister, that the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire limestone to speak better?
The very best at a play I ever heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence!
O grim look night, O night with you so black, O night which ever art when day is not. O night, alack, alack, I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And wall, O sweet and lovely wall, that standeth between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield you for this. But what I see, no Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through my see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for this deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No. In truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I'm to spy on her through the chink. You will see, it will fall pat as I told you. Yonder, she comes.
Oh, wall! Full often hast thou heard my moans, but pardon my fair pureness.
I see a voice. Now I am to the chink, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Kiss me to the hole of this vile wall.
I kissed the wall's hole, but not your lips at all.
Willst thou meet me to Ninus' tomb straight away?
Tide life, take death, I come without life.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done, the swallow away doth go.
This is the silliest thing that ever I heard.
The worst are no worse, and the best in this kind are but shadows, if imagination of Minden.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
Here come two noble beasts, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you, who gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on the floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough and wildest rage doth roar, then know that I, once none the joiner, am for us to come and lion and stripe into this place to bear pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, a good conscience.
Good beast, my lords.
Let us listen to the moon.
This lantern doth horn moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
This lantern doth horn moon present. Myself the man in the moon do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lantern. How else is it the man in the moon?
I'm a-weary of this moon. Would he would change.
Proceed, moon.
All I have to say is that this lantern, the moon, myself, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
Here comes Thisbe.
This is old Ninny's tomb, but where is my love?
And then came Pyramus.
I thank thy moon for shining now so bright, for by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take the truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, O spite! But mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole hath happened here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? O dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle good. What? Stained with blood? Come, ye furies, come, fates, come, cut thread and thrum, quail crush, conclude and quell.
This passion and destitute spring would go near to make a man look sad.
Be true, my heart, but I pity the man.
O wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame, since lion thou hath here, flowered, my dear, which was, no, which is the fairest dame, that lived, that loved, that looked with cheer. Come, tears, confound, out sword, and wound the pap of Pyramus, I the left pap, where heart doth hop. Thus, now I am dead. No, Out sword, and wound the pap of Pyramus, I the left pap, where heart doth hop. Thus I die. Thus. Now I am dead, now I am fled. So loose in the light, moon take thy flight. Now die.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead? My dove? Pyramus, arise! Speak! My dove! Dead! The tomb was covered. These my sweet eyes, these ruby lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks. God! Love is like moan! His eyes were as green as leeks. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword, come blade my breast in brew. And farewell, friends. Thus this the end. Adieu.
Moonshine and wine are us to bury the dead.
Wall too.
No, I assure you, the wall that murdered their fathers is down. Will you please read the epilogue?
No epilogue, I pray you. Irish till midnight, half till 12.
hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon. And we fairies that do run from the presence of the sun now are frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through the house give gathering light. By the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar.
Hand in hand in fairy grace will we sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, and each several chamber bless. Through this palace with sweet peace, trip away, make no stay. Meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Give me your hands, if we be friends, for now our play, like all, doth end.
You guys did an awesome job. Of course, this night would not have been possible without a lot of help. So we have a lot of people to thank and honor tonight for making all of this happen. You guys, they're only 11 and 12. That's pretty crazy. First of all, I would love to thank our 6 student directors who gave up recesses and lunches to work with kids and did all kinds of work on their own to help make them into these wonderful actors that you saw tonight. So Nikolai, Ashley, Maddie, Garrett, Marshall, and Ellie. Ellie, a special round of applause, stepped into the role. and I always get choked up. So. We have 3 very, very special moms that went through incredible efforts to make this happen. Our assistant directors that were there with us from day 1 of the auditions until tonight, helping direct. 6th graders in the spring are not the easiest children to work with. And they showed up every time with a huge smile and full hearts, and I'm just so thankful for them. So, Mindy, Allison, and Diane. And of course, my other right-hand woman is Miss Gala, our UCSB teacher candidate, and unfortunately she couldn't be here tonight, but definite huge round of applause for her. Everything from helping to direct to steaming costumes to late night phone calls when we would think of little things that we needed to do. So she's really been such a trooper and so amazing. A couple of extra helpers that didn't make it into the program tonight. Last minute helpers, super thank you. Shout out to Kat X for go-to person this week. It's been awesome. Leah Hellman, thank you so much. Maddie Cassetti stepping in at the last minute with makeup. Go in a minute. There is a beautiful bake sale in the back, all set up, looking beautiful. Thank you, Ms. Tara Hallenford, for making that happen. Please partake, get some pictures with all of these wonderful thespians, and just enjoy. So thank you all.
We have to honor and thank Miss Lou for this great job, for all her hard work. Thank you so much.